Okay, let's talk about editing and go high level. Now, this is its own amazing thing, right? So, I'm going to give you the basics of what I would personally prepare if I was about to go into go high level, taking our templates and then editing it for yours. We've made it extremely easy on you because we're giving you Canva matching images, we're giving you the pixel size, but I'm going to breeze over this in the next few minutes. And then just keep in mind that you can use GoHighLevel support. They have 24-hour Zoom access. So anytime you run into a hiccup, please keep in mind, we are not your 24/7 GoHighLevel support. GoHighLevel has that. That's part of why we work with GoHighLevel. I've chosen to be an affiliate of them because they offer such incredible support for free for you. So I'm going to train you on tips and tricks of how I personally use it. I've given you the funnels and I'm going to share that with you. But please keep in mind, if you run into any tech issues, things like that, jump on a 24-hour Zoom call with Go High Level. If you can't figure it out, definitely also let us know in the comments, in our group chat, in the Automate to Dominate 7-Figure Club, so we can absolutely be aware of that. But also, please keep in mind, when I'm doing tech trainings like this, there could be tech hiccups, there could be software issues. And again, I would say Go High Level would be your first area, unless for some reason we had a miseducation, which at this point I don't think we do. But please do keep us in mind, but know that you can go use Go High Level. Got it? Okay, let's go. And let me show you tips and tricks of editing your funnels though. Okay. So when you've added these funnel links that I have put in here, right? And let's say that you're over here and you're in your free offer funnel, for example. Let me go in here and press edit page. That's where you're going to want to go. So there's a few things I want to like point your attention to as we're doing this. Okay. So number one is this. When you click on things, this is where, and it sometimes switches sides. So just so you know, don't be caught off guard. Up here is kind of like your menu. There's pages, there's tracking codes, there's CSS. If you code, typography, background, pop-up settings, SEO. And just so you know, this could look different at different times if they update. This actually looks different this week than it did last week. So you kind of need to learn to be a little fluid and go with the flow and be a go-getter. And again, at all times, you can jump on a Go High Level call. Okay. Let me walk you through it though. So anytime you change these things, you definitely want to make sure that you are pressing save. Do you see the save button up here in the corner? That's going to be your best buddy. Okay. So your SEO metadata comes up over here too. And just a side note, if you're changing that, which you do need to, because right now it'll say author is me, in my images, you definitely need to update that. So you'd press update SEO there. Okay. So what we've done is we've really put in here trying to help you out with copywriting as well as images. So obviously the funnel works, the tech is working, but you do still have to come in here and edit. Okay. So one is, this is where you're going to put that custom free offer image. So I like to use images that have a background, they have an iPad, and then you put a picture of what your free offer is. Okay. So if I come over here into my Canva account, for example, and we've created some templates for you, which you should be able to have in this video. I'll have Canva templates, and the funnel templates are all included in this, but you can also create them yourself. That's why I put in here the sizing so that you can do your sizing. So real quick, let me help you understand the sizing. If you wanted to create your own in Canva, you're going to go to create custom size, and that width and height, that's a pixel size. You can also do inches, but this is a pixel size, this PX right here, PX. So that means this is the perfect size that will fit that. There's also the ability, I left my logos in here. Please don't keep them in here. You can either delete the whole block like this if you want, or why I left them in there is if you have logos of different brands, different places you've been seen, you can just replace them. So you click on the image, and then you scroll down and you find the image asset. You can upload from media, or you can create an image. Okay. So that's how you edit these things. You're going to kind of need to like play around in this kind of area. Keep on going. About you, right? So this would be like about your name. And then what's your mission? Who do you serve, right? So essentially it's like, I left some of my copywriting in here. Please don't use it. It's to help you have a starting place. Okay. And then here's an image of your pro photo. And this one is a nice size, would be this one, 600 by 800. So what that would look like is if you were creating that yourself, you'd say, okay, it's 600 by 800. And hopefully you've gone through my Canva organizational training where you put your images. So then you'd go to your photos, right? To your professional photos, and you're going to drag a photo into that spot, and that's going to fit really nicely. Then you're going to download this image as a ping. And I will tell you, you can't drag and drop at this point with GoHighLevel. So I usually drag the image over to my desktop. Let's go here, and I put it there. And then you're going to come into this, and this is where you would go in here and you would upload from media library. You're going to create a folder. I'd call it like your pro photos. Okay. And put your name. And then you're going to upload your image. Okay. So you're going to go here, you're going to upload a file. We're going to go grab that image that I just downloaded, and it'll be the correct size. You double click on the image, and there we go. Pretty nice, right? Now I'm going to undo that because I don't want to edit this file. Same thing here. 1060 by 1210. However, you also can use our Canva templates, or you can just make your own. But the reason we're doing that is this is based on the sizing. Up here is undo, by the way. So I'm undoing that photo because I don't want my photo there. I want your the photos, like the templates. Okay. So undo is here, redo. You're going to kind of need to just go through, play with settings. They're always changing things. So I could like do a whole training on this and they change it in a week. So what we're trying to give you are the things that are a little more timeless, and then you learn the new program. But I will give you a heads up that you click over here, you just make sure you can edit the text. You can change the text font by coming in here and going to custom font. I use Fahala 1, but you can search, and there's all kinds of fonts, and you can search if they have any. And if you know coding, you could code. So there's all kinds of fonts. What you want to do, just like the other Lux branding, you want to decide on what your header fonts and sizes are, and what your sizes. Well, the one thing is I just wouldn't change the sizes because we already did all that for you. What I would decide on is you can either just keep the fonts we use. Like, you don't have to change it. If you want to stay consistent, remember only 2 fonts, a header font and a body font. And sometimes you could use italics like we do here with a font that you're already using. Okay. So let's say I wanted to change this back to Fahala 1. Let's go find it. You can also search by doing that. And then you can also change the color too. So let's scroll down. This is color, bold color, italic color, link text color. So I would make the link text color like your branded color. And then like I would say the color of this one, let's make it that color. It looks like, one second. It's going to be this. Go away. Stop. Okay, see, it doesn't always work for me either. Okay, friends, I don't know why that's not going up. Okay, let's just go there. Bold text color. Let's do this color. Okay, so let's say I wanted to like change all that and go like this. Also, sometimes there can be CSS that doesn't go over. So just delete CSS. And then now it's going to probably let me edit that, right? So we're going to go here and we're going to say color would be this color or not. But sometimes it might mean that that font isn't letting us do that, right? So let's change these. Let's change this font just to show you, because I like every font to be the same, and it's not right now. So we're going to choose Fahala 1. There's that. Same thing. That's Fahala. Here's your first bullet point. Here's what these are. We've kept some info in here so you can have a reference. Now, one thing I want to show you about buttons is when you click on buttons, this is important to understand. Right now, it's linking to a pop-up because we've created a custom pop-up for you. But you can in the future, you can also do it to a website URL, like on thank you pages, things like that. You can hide elements, things like that. So right now, just do open pop-up, keep it there. This is how you change the text. So it would be like, yes, yes, I want the free cheat sheet, for example. Okay. You can do subtext like, free for just 2 more days. If like you ever had like something that you wanted to do. So just, you can delete all that. Okay. Now, the thing I also want to show you is if you go to advanced, this can make the button do different things. So it could be rocking if you want, like that's where it starts to move, which is nice. I don't do it on these pages. I use it on other pages. So you can just do no effect. And then the other thing you can do is you can, when you go back to general and you go to the button, I'm looking for, I like to do an icon. So because it's a download or an arrow, because you want to get them to the next page, I like to have an arrow. Okay. So then you can then either duplicate this and drag it up. Let's drag it up here and delete the other one. So that's kind of more what I would do. So just a little tip with that. And then just remember you want to press save. So the very quick way of doing things is going through this whole thing, writing the copy, get your images in there, then put it in the comments in the chat here. Like what I would say is like, come to our 7-figure club, come to the chat, give us your link and some screenshots. Cause not just the link, like give us some screenshots. Cause what if your mobile isn't optimized? Be like, hey, how does this sound? Things like that. That's the best way to use like the group for you, right? And so when you're over here and you're building things, that's what I recommend you do. And just remember, when you're done building these funnel steps, you do need to go do page 2. You need to then go preview it and check it all. So that's kind of a brief walkthrough of how to really start to edit things. And I'm going to show you one other thing on the thank you page. So when you come in here to edit your thank you page, make sure that you put your own logo and your images in here. I recommend, like I mentioned it before in organizing Canva, that you then create folders in your own GoHighLevel folders that match your Canva folders, like with pro photos, with images, with your logos. That's super smart. If you don't know how to do that, you can always come up here to your brand. You can always go click on your logos and you can start to download them, right? You can download all these logos, upload them, okay, ahead of time. So you can change this here. You can do the video training here. Right now, it's just an image because it says add your custom video here. So that's where you're actually going to go and you're going to create a element. Okay. So we're going to go grab an element. Let's go find elements in this new thing. Let's go do plus. And you're going to find video. See video, and you're just going to drag it. Now, when you click on video, I do want to recommend that you make it like 3/4 width, just make it a little smaller, because what you want is for this button that's here, you can either just move it up. You'll delete this one, right? So you'll just delete this and you'll put your video link from YouTube. This is like the training that I teach you about free offers. And I gave you links in the free offer training, right? So you'd put your YouTube video URL, unless it's Vimeo or Wistia. I recommend just doing a YouTube unlisted. You do 3/4 width is what I recommend. Okay. And then you can use this button for that call to action. So that's why I was talking about on the other page about using buttons for other pages. So this would be like, yes, I want a free call with Tiana, or your name, right? So then you delete this and then you're going to put the URL to go to like scale with Tiana. So let me show you what all this would look like. Let's say that you put that video in there, the way I trained you in the free offer funnel training. Then when they click this link, oh, the link isn't working. This is why you have to test things, right? So we'll do like HTTP. Okay, so I'm going to do, that's kind of what it would look like. So you press save, you're going to go preview it, and you put a video link there. Yes, I want a free call with Tiana. And that then goes to these things. I'm actually also going to show you. So do you see this link here? This goes to YouTube. This is part of why we take videos off of YouTube, is it's like so distracting. So I'm going to press share. That's how you get those links, just in case you didn't know. Okay. So you're going to upload it. You click on this video, put the video URL there, press save. Now you're going to see that this whole video is here, right? Now, you can do all kinds of buttons here. I teach you all kinds of different ways. You could just say, hey, welcome to the group. And you can make this button say, hey, join my free Facebook group. It just depends what your free call to action is that you decide you want to do for you at this time. And then the other little details on all these pages is just like audit your page at the end, right? Like make sure that everything is matching. Put your website here, put the year that we're in, right? All rights reserved, keep that there. So your logo, change the text, change the video, change these buttons. They can go wherever you want them to go. I can duplicate it and I can say instead, yes, I want into the free Facebook group, right? And that's where then I'm just going to show you a couple other little things real quick. This would be go get a different icon. You can actually search in here Facebook. So you can get that Facebook icon. And then I'm just going to delete that one. We're going to go here and I'm going to change the color of it to like a blue Facebook color because it'll kind of grab the attention, or this color. Does that make sense? And then all of a sudden, and you can also put it up above the video if you want, which is actually nice. If you want to change the spacing on these things, again, get on GoHighLevel help, but let me help you with some of the things. This is a spacing issue, and this is alignment. These are spacing options. You kind of need to get to know this whole thing. And whether you're changing text, buttons, videos, this is where you go. So the margin top is 30. You can actually bring that down and see it's 0. Okay. And so this then makes everything really clear on one page. Or you can say, check out this video training now and join Tiana's Facebook group. So do you see how like all of a sudden we've said you can book a call, you can go to the Facebook group and they can watch a video. It's just amazing what you can decide to do. But I do recommend you follow either booking on a free call or joining your free Facebook group, depending on what you have in place. And you can always change it later. Do not overthink this. Make a decision, be decisive, and then double check all your links. Now, this link is still going to the Scale with Tiana page. So that's where you'd be like, oh, let me go in here and grab a Facebook group link. And just so you know how to do that, all these images, I'm going to go to my free Facebook group. Here's the group link up top here. I'm just going to copy that link, going to come back to this page. And this is, go scroll down to website URL. I do press paste and I do open it in a new tab because I do want them to be able to come back to the other tab. So let's just go try it one more time. Yes, I went into the free Facebook group. Let's do this. They can listen to a video and then they can click on this link and now they can apply to be in my Facebook group. So the buttons are magical in GoHighLevel and really any funnel building program because you have control over where you're sending them. So what I would take away if I were you from this video is rewatch it if you need to. Press pause. I kind of went quickly through some edits. And part of it is the back part looks a little different than it did last week because GoHighLevel and all these software programs are typically updating. So I don't want you to get so tied to like, oh, well, it was on the right side or it was on the left side. It really doesn't matter. Just understand things will always be changing with funnels and with softwares. The thing you can do, one, ask questions to us, but two, you have GoHighLevel support 24 hours a day. So here's where you go for your GoHighLevel support. One more thing before we go. So if I was in the back office over here, you literally just click on this button right here, need help, and you can join a Zoom call. at any time. Isn't that just so awesome? This is why I love this program. So it can do more things than any other program I've ever worked with, like by 100-fold, but it also has incredible 24-hour support. I've learned a ton working with them. And so whenever I've run into an issue, I just get on that call. And if all else fails, also make sure you join their Facebook group, which is also on that same area. So then you're getting not just me support, seven figure club support, and our team support, you're getting GoHighLevel support. And that's kind of the why I chose to give you my affiliate link so that you have that full support. So I'm so excited for you to learn more GoHighLevel. I'm excited to support you in this journey. Enjoy these templates, organize Canva, organize your GoHighLevel folders ASAP. This will make building the rest of your funnels really clear, easy. Get your photos, get all that. And if you haven't watched it, go back to the Canva organization and create those same folders and GoHighLevel. Then when you come to design your funnels, it will all be there already. All right, let me know in the comments any takeaways, what you're applying, what you're working on. I'll see you on the next video.